Hello, hello. I don't know if you guys can hear me. So here's a major drop off. Look at that, coming off the 233 and basically coming close to the 26. Look at that, just coming down. Okay, so just a few things here. I've now got this golden setup and the silver setup cleared up. What I was teaching before was really wrong. Like this one, see this one. Let me see. This would be coming down. That's here. That would be a setup coming down. Golden setup. The golden setup is coming from here, and the entry is really from here. The buy coming from the 50, but you can see it never came down. So here we're getting back to the 233. This is more of the setup coming here. If it does pull back to the 233, then we're going to take a short. Really no setup on the levels there, but this one, if coming from the 80, right, and getting up here, then you're taking a short. This is basically the silver entry coming from the 00 up to the 26. Take a short. That would be the silver entry. Just to clarify that. And I think when I was doing it wrong, what happened was now I blew my two PA accounts. Just being transparent. But I just passed another one. I passed an evaluation during the London session. So that will compensate one. And this one, I'm doing another evaluation on this one. Another 50K. And hopefully I can pass this one today. Hopefully. Depending on what the market can give me. Right? I can't really dictate that I'll do it. It all depends on what the market gives me. I'm just trying to see my trade performance on this one account. So that'd be 242. I had some two losses here. As you can see, I had two losses. One, two, net regain, then 620. I don't know if I'm getting delays here or not. No, none. So let's see.
Order filled.
This is no setup. This is basically based on coming off the 233. That's the reason why. Let's see if it bounces off this 55. Hopefully not.
Target filled.
Okay, so that's that one.
Target filled.
Basically, that was not based on any setup. It's basically, price action going off the 233. Bouncing off the 233, coming down, and there, it could have been right here, outer band, right? The lower outer band would have been the target. So I'm not at 1150, so that's good. I mean, that was neither of the setups that we were talking about. This is really based on coming off the 233, bouncing off the 233.
Order filled. Target filled. Order filled.
So basically, this is a bounce off. This is a bounce off from the 233 on the 15-minute chart. It's really bouncing off there. It's being rejected. I didn't see really a pullback to the 233. This is just going up, so that's what I had. That's why I have no entry here. So I hit the VWAP right there. So it's hitting the VWAP. Let's see if it goes right through it. Looks like it is. I want to see at least a pullback to get into here. This would be a good entry coming up, going up to the 826. Let me bring it on the chart here. There we are. Right. So let me see if we can get a pullback here by any chance.
Order submitted.
Right now.
Order filled.
There we go.
Stop filled.
Man, I hit that one. And see, man, not really a setup when you hit that. So here we go. Back to 900. That's so really the setup is over by 26 rather than going up here. Didn't quite make it to the top, or at least the 7 points that I wanted. Let's see, it bounces off here of the 233.
Order submitted.
So now look at that. We're looking at that level right here. $77. This is going down. Let's see what it does here at the 3. So basically, it just had a deep pullback. It may pull back up. Oh, this is probably coming down.
Brother, since it's between the 77, the tone, is that a strong momentum?
What? No. The 77 is really nothing. I mean, it's really nothing. I'm basically right now just basing it on my VWAPs. Really, the setups are like I said, the 50 and the 00, but 77 has nothing to do with it. He's just there, I think.
Clear.
Because this is like a pullback to the upside. It basically, we have that strong momentum to the upside, right? Because it went right through the 233. This pulling back to the 233, just a deep pullback. It may still go up. That's why that 277 is really nothing. So here we go. We're going down. Basically, it's pulled back to the 233 on the downside. But oops, where am I here? I had
Order canceled. Order submitted.
let me see if you can get an entry here because I'm now 233. I'll pull back to the 233. That's what I'm looking for. It just so happens as 270, the 77 is there, right by the 233. When I talk about the 233, it's that moving average. So do I got delay here? No, not really. So 60. Not quite got to the.
Order canceled.
Oh, here, maybe it might pull back here. $62, $63.
Order submitted. Order filled.
See, it's eventually getting up to that 230. Hopefully it drops down here. Got a bad entry on there. Really bad entry. Let's see what comes down. Yeah. Where's my close button?
Order canceled.
Yeah, it's hitting up to
Order
233.
filled.
And that's what it's doing. See, like I said, hit that. It hit the -1 deviation, bounced off the -1 deviation. That's what it did. So again, there's your pullback to the 233, and that's where the 77 is right now, because right at the 233. That was a bad trade. Bounced up the -1 deviation. So here, it's coming back down finally. See, can't really. All this pullback, it just doesn't go through.
Order submitted.
Let's see. Look at that. Deep pullback. Right into the, again, bounced off of the -1 deviation again. Use that -1 deviation to get off. Let's go ahead and get in.
Order canceled.
So now we're above the 233 again. Bouncing off that -1 deviation. So this one, I may just use this.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Now this may be a trap. It may continue coming down. So I'm just going to scalp this.
Target filled.
There it is. Where's that? 90, 89, 90. Let me see if it gets past that VWAP. VWAP is at 92. No, it didn't go past. So we're looking at the 80 level. Let's see. Or the 00, which is 2,800. 20,800. Let's see if it gets up there. We're at 93, 92, so it's really hovering around the VWAP right now. So my stop would be at 84.15. 84.15. $93. Set the V up again.
Stop filled.
I got hit my trailing.
Order filled. Target filled. Target filled.
Okay, so let's see here.
Order submitted.
So this is basically a silver setup right here. Coming up all the way from the 0, 0 level. Oh, we are 812. So we have.
Awesome. From 0 to 26 silver. Great.
Was that?
I was saying 0 to 26. Oh,
Yeah, I can hardly hear you.
thank you. Awesome.
So that 26 right now is base. It's right on the +1 deviation, which is a good confluence to come down at least 7 points. So yeah, I blew my two PAs, but I passed a evaluation over the London session, and hopefully I pass this one, so I'll have two PAs again to trade next week. So this is basically setting up as a silver setup.
Order filled.
There we go.
Target filled.
There we go. So technically we're going against the trend. So that's why I'm just going to scalp this. Not really expected to hit down all the way down to the 0 0 since we're going against the trend.
Target filled. Order submitted.
Well, you know what? If it's going against the trend, I'm not going to reset here.
Order canceled.
Because it may go past the +1 deviation. You can see, so we have an upward, you see that, so momentum is the upside. So it hit the -1 deviation, went back, at least got my 7 points. And now it was going with the trend, yes, I definitely get this, but you can see it's not. But look at this, it's going to probably hit, let's see if it hits that 0 0 level, that would be. And it did. There it is. That had been a $700 trade. So that was your gold trade right there. No, silver trade. I'm sorry. That was your silver trade because it's coming from the bottom. So that's like a 80% win rate. Let's see if it bounces off the 233 here. The 233 is right at the VWAP as well. So a lot of confluence there. I would say a lot of support confluence. Right now, it looks like this is bouncing off the 0, 0. Let's see if that's the case.
Order submitted.
Let's see if you can get a scalp here or not.
Order filled.
There you go. So this should be going. This is really actually going with the trend. So I don't know why it's having a hard time. Should at least get 7 points.
Target filled.
There it is. Let's see if we test that 26 level again.
Target filled.
There you go. And let's see what happens here at the 26. It may just go right through it since we're bouncing off.
Order submitted. Order filled. Target filled. Target filled.
There we go. Needing less than 900 to get past this. So you can see, I only took that scalp because it may bounce off the 21 EMA there or the 55, which it's doing right now. Since it already hit that, it already hit this right there. So basically, it's just bounce off, come back down, testing this 55 EMA, most likely is going to still continue going up. Let's see. Or it may, we have a double top there. So let's see if it comes down here. Right down there. Maybe I'll put a, since you have a double top, right?
Order submitted.
Man, that went right through my order there. Let me see.
Order filled.
There.
Order
Yeah,
filled.
this is going up. So that basically is going up. So here, will it come down here again?
Order submitted.
Again, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't take this because again, it's going against the trend if I take this sell,
Order filled.
which I don't feel comfortable. Let's see if I can get at least. See, like I said, this is where it's. Let me see. Come back down. No.
Order filled.
Yep. So this is basically going up.
Order filled. Target filled.
Man, it came from. I don't know where that came from. That was almost close to getting stopped out.
You think it's looking like a consolidation? Or no?
Yeah, it's consolidating. It's just ranging right now. Where is that? 35, 36, 37. Well, it's lunchtime. That's why. They're trying to do right now that you know it's gonna be approaching 12:30. So really, that depends on where they're gonna bring this. Oh, they're gonna go down. So I probably lost some money here. I'll just leave it where it is. Because last time, what it did, it came back. Hopefully, it comes back here. So we got 5 minutes left. It's either gonna bring it up or bring it down. Let's see.
Target filled.
Man, that was a battle. Again, they bounced off that 26. They bounced off. So basically, that's what you wanted to see. That was. Well, they didn't really come from the 50. It really came from the zero. From the 0 0, and never went down. The closest you got was maybe right here, right here. Came down, didn't quite get down here. So what happened? What happened here? It went over, pulled back. So basically, it's more of a price action thing. Pulled back, bouncing off the 55. Pulled back again. This time, and on here, it's basically pulling, basically bouncing off the 26. But we didn't really. This is not your ideal setup. What they're talking about in terms of a golden setup. Because if the golden setup, you have to get past. It has to come from above the 50, which is right here, around here, then come back down. This didn't quite get up there, but tested that. And the reason I took that is basically have a minus one or plus one deviation. It bounced off the plus one deviation. These previous two also bounced off the plus one, so there's really support there for the plus one deviation. When I say about the plus one deviation, it's the VWAP. That's one of the VWAP deviations. Okay, lost connection there. So right now they're on 12:30. We're looking for a move here around 12:45 because that's usually before the top of the hour. We're hitting the bottom of the hour right now, which is 12:30. So let me get. We'll just wait. I'm at 1835 profit. We can make slowly get up to 3,000. I'll pass two. Hopefully, I pass another evaluation. This is really the lunchtime. Looking at the 15-minute here. I mean, they're all green. Green bars going up. They got probably test that 1.25 extension of the IB. You can see that. Where's the top of the IB here? Top of the IB is right here, right there, right here. So they're trying to get up there. Extension is way up here, 1.25, right over the by 0 0. So we'll see what happens. So that is it 12:30. Yep. So it's 12:30. So they're gonna try to bring this down. Maybe bounce off the 233 there. Let's see what that's what does there.
Hey, coach, and everybody.
Ish. Hey Ish, how you doing?
Good, good. I saw you in a trade there. Did it hit?
Hit where?
And did it hit your targets? The trade
Yeah.
you were in
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
now.
Yep. So this one bouncing off the 233.
Order
I saw you in
submitted.
a trade there.
Hit where?
And did it hit your targets? The trade.
Order filled.
There we go.
All right. So everybody, what do you? Oh my gosh.
So I'm taking this because of the 233.
Okay. Wow.
Oh, good job, coach. Wow.
Well, let's
Late to
see.
the party.
It may come down. Let's see. Let's see.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Again, if it bounces out 233, we're good.
Hmm.
There's two things there: the 233 and the 26 again, bouncing off the 26 and the 233.
Okay, what are you drinking? Yours? Yeah. I know.
Ah, it looks like it might came down. Oh man. So are they gonna try to push this down? Man, it didn't quite make it. Didn't have any momentum to go up.
Yeah, it looks like it, coach. It looks like they're bringing it down. Yep, I see it.
Didn't have enough momentum to bring it up past that 230. That yeah, that's where it's going.
Mm. Let's see.
Unless they bring in some buyers right now.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, and some.
No, here comes some buyers in. Let's see.
Yeah,
Let me come in and save the day.
yeah, there you go. Wow.
Unless they're gonna just tease me here.
Get your laptop. Then why you handle your laptop?
Don't bring it back up. They're just trying to tease me.
Stop filled.
Oh, they finally stopped it up. Man, I hate that when they do this.
Oh man.
This is yeah, it's lunchtime. That's why. See what they do at 12:45. Yeah, this is just going by price action right now. Look at that.
Order filled.
Nope, I got in the wrong. I was not. My intention was not to buy it there or sell it there. Just trying to set up a. Man, this price is really weird. This price is really weird right now. So it's bouncing off. Try to test at 233. This price has been really weird. It stopped out here.
Stop filled.
Yeah, I'm done with this. So it's coming up from here. No, well, yeah, coming up from 800. So I'm gonna put a sell here.
Order
Because
submitted.
this came from the 0 level. So this is basically a silver setup.
Order filled.
Even though it seems like it's against the trend. But this is what you call a silver setup. Oh, yeah. See, this is basically going against the trend. That's what it did. Even though it was a setup, the silver setup, it's basically going against the trend. And that's a tough. That's a really tough trade to take going against the trend.
Stop filled.
Yep, I'm back down to less than 1,000 again. Oh man, I'm back to even. Unbelievable. Yeah, like I said, really tough trade to take. So that was a silver setup when it hit this. But the thing is, this wasn't really a good setup. Why? And let me explain. Because the thing is, it has to come below from down here and go up and then come back down. This basically came from the top, so that was really not what you call the silver setup. It has to come from below here rather than coming from up here and bouncing off. And that's what it did. It basically bounced off there. When you have that, maybe there's a possibility it's going to be going up, and that's what it did. And that was my mistake. Man, I was up. I was up. I was up as much as 2,000. So I don't know what my with that with that trailing drawdown. I don't know what I'm down now. So let me see here on this. Yeah, I got maybe 200. Not even less. That's the danger about that. Yep. So, like I said, you have to look at that video. You have to, if this is a silver setup, it has to be coming from the bottom, not from the top. This one basically, again, this we're just going between here. That's what we're doing. It has to come from above the 50, which it did not here, right? That's why you couldn't take this. Well, this one basically you could have got, but it's near. It's not your typical thing. This one right here, that's where it came back. See this? It came from the bottom, right below the 50, below the 00, went up there. There's your entry right there. Hit there. There's your target. $700 trade right there. See, because it came all the way from the bottom. That's what it is. I basically just so right now this let me see this yeah, this is pretty much blown unless I come back with a okay. So now this is a setup for a gold setup. Why? We're coming from the 50, right? We came from above the 50, coming back down here. So I'm gonna put a buy.
Order submitted.
Why is that there? Ah, there it is. If it's gonna come down here, from here, I'll put one right there. Because technically that's coming from the top above the 50. Let's see if he's gonna come down and hit that. Just to test at 233.
Order submitted. Order filled. Order filled.
Yeah. So okay, that's it. So I blew that evaluation. I passed one already, but that was my second evaluation. I'm gonna try another evaluation the afternoon session. With this one, I was up as much as 2,180, and I give it all back. So it's here. I'm down 170, and basically that drawdown hit me. Enjoy your weekend. I'll talk to you guys on Monday, and I'm still trying to get adjusted to this because what I gave out before was really the wrong one, right? Because basically this is what the strategy is saying, going from the green all the way up here, where in reality it's the other way around. You get from here, and then this would be an entry coming down here. But in this case, we want to see prices coming above on this one on the 50 here. We have to be coming from above, like what it's doing right now. If this happens to come down here, there's your entry right here for a long, because we're above the 50 and now it's going to come back down. This one, it didn't come. It should come from below, which it didn't. It came from the top. That's why, yes, it came here, went over here, and basically that's strong momentum. Didn't even bother. It had been run over there. This is the one what you're looking for. See where this? He came all the way from the bottom down here, and then there's your, again, there's your 0 0. Hit up there. There's your entry short. There's your target, $700 trade right there. And this is considered the silver. This is the silver entry. The gold entry is basically when you're coming from the top. It has to be above the 50 and coming back down, like it is doing right now. Okay. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you guys on Monday. At least I passed one evaluation. Hopefully we can trade that
Thank you,
again
Dominic.
tomorrow. Yep. I'll, only if I can pass one this afternoon, then I'll do that. Hopefully I have two PAs to trade on Monday. At least I have one right now.
Great job.
Hey, Coach.
Thank you.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Ish.
Hey, sorry you blew that. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
It's
All right. Well,
It's about learning the system, and that's what it is. It's about the learning system.
yeah. I started to watch the video, the long one you sent.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I've
Watch
heard
that.
of those guys. Your trade. It looks
Right.
really good.
Yeah. Watch
Yeah.
that. The gold
Okay.
setup. The gold setup like this. What it's doing right now, coming from the 50 up there. This is basically gold setup.
Okay. Would you say there's a higher probability with the gold setup than
Yeah.
the silver?
Oh, it's a 90%.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Silver is 80% only.
Okay.
So here
Gotcha.
you want to set a pending order right here to go up right there. I gotta
Sure.
see if I can get another account. I gotta get another account. So here it comes. It's setting. This is basically setting up. Okay.
Okay. Thanks, Coach.
Yep. Bye bye.
Have a great weekend.
You too.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Thanks.